Hi there, welcome to Yoga Pad and welcome to your 30-minute challenge sequence. So this month we're working with the Ashtanga Yoga sequence, and this 30 minutes we're just going to work reasonably quickly in the pace and just do some of the harder poses, but certainly lots of options if they're a little bit out of your reach. We'll just work that way. So come straight away to the front of the mat. We'll start off right off the bat with Surya Namaskar B, and we'll do 5 rounds of that. That should really get us nice and warm and ready for the whole practice. So we'll do the first one together. I will instruct it, and then 4 more on your own, which is actually a very nice way to practice. Okay, so when you're ready, just tuning into the Ujjayi Pranayama, just a nice light lift through Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, little acknowledgement of Jalandhara Bandha in the throat, and breathe in, bend the knees, stretch the hands up, look up, and then exhale, folding forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, jump or step back and lower into Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Send the right foot forward, left foot down, stretch up, breathe in, warrior 1. And then exhale, hands down, foot back, lower down. New breath, inhale, stretch. Exhale, hips up and back, left foot forward, right foot turns down, breathe in, warrior 1. And then exhale, hands down, foot back, lower down, new breath. Inhale, make it a full breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. At the end of your 5th breath, on the exhalation, jumping forward, breathe in, stretch the chest forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, stretch up, Utkatasana. And then exhale, straighten the legs, hands by the sides, and 4 more rounds in your own time. Breathe in and out. Last round. Well done. Inhale, hands to the heart. And exhale, jump or step the feet hip width apart. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward. And either 2 fingers around the big toes or fingers or the whole palm underneath the feet. Inhale, stretch the chest forward. And then exhale, fold forward, 5 breaths. Inhale, hands onto the waist, come halfway up. Exhale, stand up. Jump or step your feet together. Inhale, hands in prayer. And breathe out. Step the feet across the mat about the length of a leg and turn the feet around to the back wall and square the hips for Parivrita Trikonasana, revolve Trikonasana. So inhale the left hand up. And then exhale, stretch forward and take the fingertips or the palm onto the pinky toe side of the foot. Stretch the spine long. Exhale, turn the chest. And then inhale, take the top arm up. Breathe here, 5 nice long deep breaths. At the end of your last breath, looking down, inhale, push through the feet to bring the arms up and turn the feet around to the other side. Stretch the right hand up and exhale, floating forward, fingertips or palm onto the pinky toe side of the foot. Stretch the left hand up and breathe, 5 nice long deep breaths. At the end of your last breath, exhaling, looking down, inhale, push through the feet to come all the way up, and then exhale, step or jump, front of the mat. Inhale, hands in prayer. Exhale, step the feet a little wide for Parivrita, Pajvakonasana, revolved side angle pose. So turn the back foot in quite a lot, have the hips as squared to the wall you're facing as you can. Stretch the left hand up, and then exhale, coming forward, either hooking the arm only or the elbow, taking prayer, or stretch down fingertips or palm onto the pinky toe side of the foot. Turn, stretch the top arm up and turn the palm down and stretch the arm over the right ear breathing. After your last full in-breath, exhale, looking down. Inhales, push through the feet to come up and turning to the other side. Stretch the right hand up. And then exhale, lunging, taking your position, either arm only, prayer hands, or taking fingertips or palm onto the pinky toe side of the foot. Stretch the spine, twist, top arm up, around and over. After your last full in-breath, exhale, looking down, stretching the top hand up, and exhale, jump or step to the front of the mat. Inhale, hands into prayer. Exhale, stepping wide on the mat, about the length of a leg. Inhale. And then exhale, folding forward, 2 fingers around the big toes. Stretch the chest. And then exhale, folding forward, squaring off the elbows and sending the shoulders up and away from the ears. To come out, inhale, halfway up. Exhale, finish off. Stretch the arms out, inhale. And then exhale, jump or step, front of the mat. So a balance now. So I'm just going to turn to the front. So inhaling the right foot up into a half lotus. If that just doesn't work for you, take the foot into the 5-4 tree pose and hold here. If you'd like to try the full posture half lotus, take the right hand around. You might find a little foot around here. Oops, my microphone's in the way. And then inhaling, stretching the chest up, and exhale, option only, is to fold forward, taking the left hand onto the floor, stretch, and then folding forward. Inhale, coming halfway up. Exhale, send yourself all the way up. Bring the hands into prayer. Inhale, stretch the chest tall. And then exhale, release the foot, release the hands. Bring the left foot up, half lotus, or into tree pose if you're working that way. Stretch the left hand up. And exhale behind you. Find a foot, if you can find a foot. If not, just rest the hand onto the lower back, stretch the chest forward and up, and then exhale, folding, nice and slowly, finding the floor down there. Inhale, lengthen the front body, and then exhale, fold. Inhale, coming halfway up, and then exhale, coming all the way up, bringing the hands to the heart. Inhale, stretch the chest tall, and then exhale, release everything down. Very nice. Coming to the front of the mat, stretching the hands up, and then exhale, folding the hands forward, looking in towards the knees. Inhale, lengthen the spine as you look forward. Exhale, jump or step, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, coming high into the toes, jump the feet just behind the wrists, land very softly on the feet, sit back, and fingertips or palms on the floor, stretch the spine long, Mula Bandha engaged. Uddiyana Bandha engaged, Jaladhara Bandha, engage in the throat. Nice long fluid breath here. After your next full inhalation, exhale, folding forward, taking shins, ankles, sides of the feet, or you can clasp the wrists if they go that far. Stretch the chest forward and then exhale. Inhale, looking up, stretch the right foot in towards the thigh, Marichyasana, either a variation as we did in our 45-minute sequence, or if you'd like to go a little further, lift the bottom up, slide the left leg forward and sit down on your right heel. So you're kind of sitting, your bum is right on the heel, big toe is pointing towards your left leg. Stretch up, turn the belly and fold forward. Trying to get the shoulders parallel to the mat. Inhale, release, slide off your foot. Set up for the other side, either Marichyasana A with the foot and the inner thigh gently pressing, or lift the bottom up, slide forward, sit on the heel, flex the right foot, stretch up, turn over the straight leg and fold. Inhale, release, cross the legs, either do a little lift or jump back. And then jump forward. So choice here, Marichyasana A, as we did in our 45-minute sequence, left leg straight, right leg bent and binding this way. If you want to go a little further, have both legs straight to start. Bend the left leg into half lotus. If it doesn't go into half lotus, you can take it underneath the right thigh. That's an option. Bend the right leg up and then stretch the right hand up. Bring it forward, wrap it around and find fingers, hand or wrist behind you. Inhale, stretch the chest up. And then exhale, folding forward. Inhale to release, change the other side. Believe it or not, that's one of my favourite yoga postures, and it was always the one that I was saddest about when I couldn't do it when I was pregnant, so how about that? So your choice, a bent left leg and coming forward this way. You can slide right foot underneath, come forward this way, or half lotus with the right leg, bend the left, stretch the left hand up, forward and around. Inhale to release, coming up, stretching the legs out. Your choice, bending the knees and lifting, or a little jump back. Lower down, inhale, and then exhale. So we're going to try a little arm balance now. So inhale, come high into the toes, and then exhale, jump the feet either side of the hands, so quite a wide stance. Your feet will probably be off the mat. So start off by just walking the hands back a little bit and just popping the bottom down so you can feel the transfer of weight. So the backs of your thighs on the backs of the arms. So if that's enough for you, then stay here, stretch the chest forward and breathe. If you can go a little further, you can wriggle the toes in towards each other. See how that feels. If you can go a little further than that, cross the ankles, lift the feet off the ground and breathe here. Looking slightly forward, slightly up. Bhuja Pidasana. And after your last in-breath, exhale, release the feet, place the hands and do a little jump or step back. Next posture, we're also going to jump wide again for turtle pose, Kumasana. So coming high into the toes, jump, take the feet wide, bring the hands back and bring the bottom all the way down to the mat. So you get to choose your spot here. So you may want to keep the feet on the floor, stretch the spine forward and enjoy the lengthening of the spine here. If you can go a little further, you're going to stretch the arms out underneath just above the backs of the knees and start to wriggle your feet 45 degrees out from the body. Wriggle the fingers out and slowly start to slide the heels out. Bring the chest towards the floor, chin towards the floor, and breathe here. If that feels okay for you, you can start to lift the heels off the floor. And then to release, slowly bend the legs, slide, the heels back and cross the legs. Either lift the bottom or jump back. Lower down. Inhale, stretch up, upward facing dog. And exhale. Coming high into the toes, jump forward, lie down. So we're going to do 3 back bends, holding for 5 breaths each. Your choice of a half back bend, holding here for 5 breaths, or a full back bend, 5 breaths for each one. So I'll demonstrate the full back bend, but certainly if that's too much for you, half back bend. Hands underneath the shoulders, nice solid secure feet. Inhale deeply and then exhale, pushing up. That's one. No delay. Inhale deeply and then exhale, push up. And coming down. And last one, breathe in deeply and exhale, push up, enjoy. Very nice. And lengthening the arms out, the legs out, just let the body settle just for a moment there. Bend the knees, take a little roll to come up and come into Paschimottanasana. So after deep back bends, you can choose to bend the knees initially and just start to iron out the back the other way very slowly. With the breath, nice long deep breaths, and little by little you can start to straighten the legs and folding forward, 2 fingers around the big toes, the size of the feet, or you can take the wrists. come up and taking your choice of cross leg, half lotus or full lotus. Binding as you like to bind, so wrists, elbows, or finding your big toes around here. Stretch the chest up and exhale, folding forward, 5 breaths. Inhaling, coming up, leaving the legs either cross-legged or half lotus or half lotus. Index finger and thumb into a circle. Nice long straight spine. Just take a nice soft gaze down to the floor in front of you. 5 long deep breaths here. And releasing, turning the body down, taking a nice down dog. Stretching forward, plank, chaturanga, up dog, nice full breath here. Exhale, down dog. Coming high under the toes, a little jump or a step forward, and bring yourself to lie down for a well-deserved Savasana. So if you can stay a little longer, enjoy a bit more rest. Otherwise, starting to make your way up. Bring the hands to the heart. Looking inward. Namaste.